My story, unexpected path. Sometimes life put us on a path that's unexpected. Sometimes planned, and sometimes we alter our own path. However, my life was put on an unexpected path. Before high school, I had considered becoming a legal secretary. After graduation, I got into Lawson State Community College, ready to pursue a career goal. Shortly after attending college, I was recruited by a dear cousin to join the military. This was the month of September. 3 months later, I was off into the military. If the average person would see me, they would not see Army. I didn't see Army either. I served 10 years active. I experienced the harshness of the PT and the 18-degree weather at 4 a.m. in the morning at Fort Gordon, Georgia. I endured long road marches, the 7 to 10 mile run every Friday with combat boots, the low crawling sometime in mud, jumping in and out of foxholes at the firing range. Training doesn't stop because of rain. Today I walk around with minor illnesses that resulted from the training. My right index finger is numb and tingles when the weather is cold. This was due to sleeping in the 18-degree weather in a tent doing bivouac. The brighter side is I graduated basic training as an honor grad. I had a top secret clearance because of the job, which was telecommunications. After being discharged from active duty military as a sergeant, I joined the Army Reserve and served 15 years in the Army Reserve for a total of 25 years as a sergeant first class. The other unexpected path led me to law enforcement. After being honorably discharged from active duty, I tried hard to get a job in administration. I no longer wanted to wear a uniform for every day. I would put in applications after applications to no avail. Then I felt I was at a crossroad in life. I was feeling empty, disconnected, trying to transition from military to civilian life. Now I'm standing at a crossroad, looking left, looking right, didn't want to look back, and looking straight didn't have much to offer. Each turn appeared hopeless. This was not an easy place to be standing. I knew I must take a direction rather than just stand in the middle of a crossroad. But fear and confusion wouldn't let me make a turn. The inner self allowed me to continue to just stand. But patience paid off. I had a spiritual awakening that opened a doorway. I saw this doorway as a hidden opportunity that had finally presented itself when a friend of mine asked me about becoming a police. Again, this was not me. I had never thought about becoming a law enforcement officer in no type of way. This friend had mentioned police and I was hesitant because I didn't see me as a police. 31 years later, I'm still policing and in a uniform. There have been good and bad times. While patrolling the streets of Birmingham, Alabama, I have taken kids from unhealthy homes. I have seen a man's brain shot out and packed in by the paramedics. There have been an older lady that lived in a boarding home with 12 stab wounds in the stomach, guts showing, left breast cut off. I have seen kids burn to death from smoke inhalation. Now I'm assigned to family court where emotions are high. In family court, they address child support issues, shelter care, foster care, custody cases, juvenile cases, and domestic violence cases. Each issue brings about anger and crying and often leads to fighting among each other. Kids are often caught in the middle. The saddest part is when kids are taken from the mother. Sometimes DHR workers walk out one way, the mother walks out another way. Kids are crying, the mother is crying, both ends are hurt. Having goals help us to focus. Goals allow us to attain things we want in life. Well, my goal was to become a legal secretary. But was it God plan for me to achieve in some other way? So when I look back, I wonder if the path I chose would have led me to achievement or devastation. I have always been told that our life was planned before we entered this world. If that is the case, it had to be His intervention that put me on the path of serving. Whether serving the nation of or serving the citizens of Birmingham, by not making the wrong turn has given me two rewarding careers. They both had many challenges, but I stayed committed. Then, to realize through perseverance, I accepted both as being my purpose. I'm glad I was able to do something significant to life. To have served in the military and as a police officer makes me feel alive and proud. Serving my country and the citizens where I live is a part of serving humanity. Life crossroad and unexpected path has made me embrace both choices that were meant for me. The journey has impacted my life, which will have an everlasting effect. Decisions for my path always came through someone else. It was a path I would have never considered. A sound decision for my life and destiny was truly guided by a higher being. The path has been rewarding. I have no regrets. To me, it was a calling I needed to fulfill. Never once did I give myself praise. All I wanted was to help save or change someone's life. Through the years, I have come in contact with plenty of people. I have never praised myself for any good deed. When I look back and see how life was guided, and I hear all the thanks and the thank you because of my help to so many, I realized that my path was truly meant for me to travel, and I was the vessel used to carry out the plan of God. When I look at the steps I took from high school to present, I know it was God that had a purpose for my life that was different from my own.